Hi, today we are going to learn how to use ML.NET Model Builder to build a regression model to predict price. The .NET Console app that we will develop in this tutorial predicts taxi fare based on historical New York taxi fare data. The Model Builder price prediction template can be used for any scenario requiring a numerical prediction value. For example, a scenario including house prediction, price, demand prediction, and sales forecast, for example. To develop this demo, we need to install .NET ML Model Builder. Here we can find it in the official website of Microsoft. So you should have a Visual Studio and .NET Core 2.1 SDK or later. We are going to follow this following step. To prepare and understand the data, choose a scenario, load the data, train the model, evaluate the model, and use the model for prediction. I start creating my console app is a .NET Core application. So next, I will give a name, taxi price prediction, and create. Here I got my Hello World application. Step is to add my machine learning. In my case, I will use price prediction. Let's follow this step. Next. And here we need to introduce my data. So let's take a look of the structure of my data. This is my CSV file. So I have the vendor ID is the ID of the taxi vendor is a future. The rate code type of the taxi trip is also a future. A passenger count is the number of the passenger on the trip, also is a future. Trip time in second. This show me the amount of time of the trip took. The trip distance, the distance of the trip also is a future. Payment type and fare amount, the total taxi fare paid in this label. This one is my predicted column. I go back to my Visual Studio solution. I select the file and I have all the data is loaded here. I have 10 lines, 7 columns, and the predicted column is the fare amount. And I have the future column. If you have to exclude some column here, you can uncheck it. For my case, I check all the future column. Next step, I make 60 seconds and try to build. Tell me that the process is used. Retrain. Good, the process is finished. So in the next step, I'm going to evaluate. Here we have the future column. For example, the trip distance is 10 and the number of the passenger is 1. And go to predict. So the price is this one. You can change the distance. So good. Next we can add this model to our solution. Code, add to the solution, and you have 2 projects that are created. The model ML and the console app to consume the model. So here in my program in the console app, I found the future model is indicated. We can change the distance to test the model. First, the startup project, and run the solution. Nice. The fair amount is this value. If you want to consume the new model from the other application, you can add a mobile solution or a web application to consume the model. And thank you, I hope that you are enjoying this video.